Narrated by Ibn Abbas. Allah's Messenger peace be upon him came to Medina, and the people used to pay in advance the price of fruits to be delivered within 1 or 2 years. The sub-narrator is in doubt whether it was 1 to 2 years or 2 to 3 years. The Prophet peace be upon him said, whoever pays money in advance for dates, to be delivered later, should pay it for known specified weight and measure of the dates. Narrated by Ibn Abi Najah. As above, mentioning only specific measure. Narrated by Ibn Abbas. The Prophet peace be upon him came to Medina and the people used to pay in advance the price of dates to be delivered within 2 or 3 years. He said to them, whoever pays in advance the price of a thing to be delivered later should pay it for a specified measure at specified weight for a specified period. Narrated by Ibn Abi Najah. As above, saying, he should pay the price in advance for a specified measure and for a specified period. Narrated by Ibn Abbas. The Prophet peace be upon him came to Medina, and he told the people, regarding the payment of money in advance that they should pay it, for a known specified measure and a known specified weight and a known specified period. Narrated by Shuba. Muhammad or Abdullah bin Abu al-Mujallid said, Abdullah bin Shaddad and Abu Burda differed regarding as-salam, so they sent me to Ibn Abi Awfa and I asked him about it. He replied, in the lifetime of Allah's Messenger peace be upon him, Abu Bakr and Umar, we used to pay in advance the prices of wheat, barley, dried grapes, and dates to be delivered later. I also asked Ibn Abza and he too, replied as above. Narrated by Muhammad bin al-Mujallid. Abdullah bin Shaddad and Abu Burda sent me to Abdullah bin Abi Awfa, and told me to ask Abdullah whether the people in the lifetime of the Prophet peace be upon him used to pay in advance for wheat, to be delivered later. Abdullah replied, we used to pay in advance to the peasants of Sham for wheat, barley, and olive oil of a known specified measure to be delivered in a specified period. I asked him, was the price paid, in advance, to those who had the things to be delivered later? Abdullah bin Awfa replied, we did not use to ask them about that. Then they sent me to Abdurrahman bin Abza and I asked him. He replied, the companions of the Prophet peace be upon him used to practice salam in the lifetime of the Prophet, and we did not use to ask them whether they had standing crops or not. Narrated by Muhammad bin Abi al-Mujallid. As above and said, we used to pay them in advance for wheat and barley, to be delivered later. Narrated by Ash-Shaybani, and also for oil. Narrated by Ash-Shaybani. Who said we used to pay in advance for wheat, barley and dried grapes. Narrated by Abu Bakhtari at-Tai. I asked Ibn Abbas about salam for the fruits of date palms. He replied, the Prophet peace be upon him forbade the sale of dates on the trees till they became fit for eating and could be weighed. A man asked what to be weighed, as the dates were still on the trees. Another man sitting beside Ibn Abbas replied, till they are cut and stored. Narrated Abu al-Bakhtari, I heard Ibn Abbas, saying, that the Prophet peace be upon him forbade, etc. as above. Narrated by Abu al-Bakhtari. I asked Ibn Umar about salam, the fruits of date palms. He replied, the Prophet peace be upon him forbade the sale of dates till their benefit becomes evident, and fit for eating, and also the sale of silver, for gold, on credit. I asked Ibn Abbas about salam for dates and he replied, the Prophet peace be upon him forbade the sale of dates till they were fit for eating and could be estimated. Narrated by Abu al-Bakhtari. I asked Ibn Umar about salam for dates. Ibn Umar replied, the Prophet peace be upon him forbade the sale, the fruits, of date palms until they were fit for eating, and also forbade the sale of silver for gold on credit. I also asked Ibn Abbas about it. Ibn Abbas replied, the Prophet peace be upon him forbade the sale of dates till they were fit for eating, and could be weighed. I asked him, what is to be weighed, as the dates are on the trees? A man sitting by Ibn Abbas said, it means till they are cut and stored. Narrated by Aisha. Allah's Messenger peace be upon him bought some food stuff, barley, from a Jew on credit and mortgaged his iron armor to him. The armor stands for a guarantor. Narrated by Al-Amash. We argued at Ibrahim's dwelling place about mortgaging in Salam. He said, Aisha said, the Prophet peace be upon him bought some food stuff from a Jew on credit and the payment was to be made by a definite period, and he mortgaged his iron armor to him. Narrated by Ibn Abbas. The Prophet peace be upon him came to Medina and the people used to pay in advance the prices of fruits to be delivered within 2 to 3 years. The Prophet peace be upon him said to them, buy fruits by paying their prices in advance on condition that the fruits are to be delivered to you according to a fixed specified measure within a fixed specified period. Ibn Najis said, by specified measure and specified weight. Narrated by Muhammad bin Abi al-Mujalid. Abu Burda and Abdullah bin Shaddad sent me to Abdurrahman bin Abza and Abdullah bin Abi Awfa to ask them about the sale of Salam. They said, we used to get war booty while we were with Allah's Messenger peace be upon him, and when the peasants of Sham came to us we used to pay them in advance for wheat, barley, and oil to be delivered within a fixed period. I asked them, did the peasants own standing crops or not? They replied, we never asked them about it. Narrated by Abdullah. The people used to sell camels on the basis of Habal al-Habala. The Prophet peace be upon him forbade such sale. Nafi explained Habal al-Habala by saying, the camel is to be delivered to the buyer after the she-camel gives birth.